Your brain speaks in your own voice. That is why you trust it without question. Every doubt, every hesitation, every warning sounds like you, but the truth is uncomfortable. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. It is designed to keep you alive. Long before modern life existed, your brain evolved to detect threats, avoid uncertainty, and conserve energy. In the wild, this kept humans alive. In the modern world, it keeps people stuck. When your brain says, "This is risky," it is not analyzing your future. It is protecting your past. This is the first lie. The brain does not guide you toward growth. It guides you toward familiarity. And familiarity often looks like procrastination, fear, self-doubt, and staying where you are. Your brain tells you that comfort equals safety. This is one of its most dangerous lies. Comfort simply means predictable. It does not mean healthy. It does not mean fulfilling. Your brain would rather keep you in a situation that slowly drains you than push you toward uncertainty that could change your life. That is why people stay in jobs they hate. That is why people delay starting. That is why people return to habits they promised to quit. The brain chooses known pain over unknown possibility, not because it is stupid, but because it is old. Your brain is an excellent lawyer. When it wants to protect you from change, it does not use fear. It uses logic. I need more time. I need more information. This isn't the right moment. These thoughts feel intelligent. They feel responsible. But most of the time, they are fear in disguise. The brain delays action until danger feels lower. The problem is, danger never disappears, so the delay becomes permanent. Your brain pays more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. One mistake can outweigh 10 successes. One criticism can erase years of effort. This is not pessimism. It is survival programming. The brain remembers pain so it can avoid it next time. But in modern life, this bias becomes destructive. It convinces you that failure defines you, that progress does not count, that risk is not worth it. Your brain is not fair. It is protective. Your brain protects identity more than happiness. Once you label yourself, "I'm not disciplined," "I'm an overthinker," "I'm just like this," your brain defends that label. Any evidence that contradicts it feels threatening. Change becomes dangerous because it challenges who you believe you are, so the brain lies again. It tells you change is impossible, even when it isn't. Your brain tells you that you need motivation first. This is false. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Waiting to feel ready is a delay mechanism. The brain withholds motivation to avoid uncertainty. Action forces the brain to adapt. This is why discipline feels unnatural at first. The brain is recalibrating. Your brain exaggerates future pain. It predicts embarrassment, failure, regret, but it predicts using old data. Your future is judged by your past fears. Most imagined outcomes never happen, but the emotional response feels real. So the brain lies again. The final truth is this: a thought is not a command. An emotion is not an instruction. Fear is not prophecy. The brain speaks. You decide whether to obey. Freedom begins when you observe thoughts instead of following them. Your brain will continue to lie, not because it hates you, but because it is trying to protect a life you have already outgrown. Your brain wants certainty more than truth. It prefers an incorrect explanation over an uncomfortable unknown. This is why people cling to beliefs that no longer serve them. Belief feels like control. Uncertainty feels like danger. Even when the belief causes suffering, the brain defends it. Control calms the nervous system. Truth does not always do that, so the brain lies. It tells you that you understand your situation completely when you don't. It tells you that your interpretation is accurate when it is only familiar. Your brain often treats emotions as evidence. If something feels wrong, it must be wrong. If something feels scary, it must be dangerous. But emotions are signals, not conclusions. Fear does not mean stop. Discomfort does not mean danger. Most emotional reactions are outdated survival responses, triggered by memories, not reality. The brain lies by saying, "This feeling means something bad will happen." Often, it doesn't. Your brain stores past experiences as templates. When something reminds it of an old pain, it reacts instantly. It does not check context. It does not verify safety. It reacts first, explains later. This is why situations from the present can feel heavier than they actually are. You are not reacting to now. You are reacting to then. The brain lies by collapsing time. Many people believe that understanding the problem is enough. It isn't. The brain does not change through insight alone. It changes through repeated evidence. Awareness opens the door. Behavior walks through it. This is why people stay stuck even after knowing better. Knowing does not feel safe. Repetition does. Your behavior is governed more by your nervous system than your mindset. If your nervous system feels threatened, no amount of logic will move you. Safety creates action. Threat creates avoidance. The brain lies when it says you are lazy. Often, you are just overwhelmed. Your brain struggles to rest when it believes danger is near. Even when nothing is happening, the mind keeps scanning. This is not because you are broken. It is because your nervous system is trained to stay alert. The brain lies by saying rest must be earned. In reality, rest is required for clarity. Your brain believes harshness creates improvement. So it criticizes, it pressures, it attacks. But fear does not create growth. It creates paralysis. The brain lies when it says self-judgment will fix you. It usually makes things worse. Every change feels like a loss to the brain. Even positive change removes familiarity. The brain grieves what it knows, even if it hurts. This is why growth feels emotional, why letting go feels heavy. The brain lies by framing change as danger when it is simply transition. Your brain will continue to lie to you, not because it is broken and not because it wants to harm you, but because it is trying to protect a version of you that no longer exists. The brain does not update through intention. It updates through experience. It will warn you when nothing is wrong. It will create fear when there is no danger. It will tell you to stop when stopping feels safer than becoming someone new. That voice is not your enemy, but it is not your authority either. You are allowed to hear a thought without obeying it. You are allowed to feel fear without turning back. You are allowed to move forward, even while your brain asks you to stay. Growth does not begin when fear disappears. It begins when you stop treating fear as a command. The moment you create distance between what you think and what you choose to do, you regain control of your life. You do not need a new brain. You need a new relationship with the one you already have. And that relationship begins with one decision: to stop believing every thought you hear. If this made you think differently, consider liking the video and subscribing for more psychology-based content.